Hi, Assalamualaikum and very good morning everyone. This is first tutorial of first derivative. I don't know how many tutorial I should prepare, but I'm sure I will stop until you master in this skill. So, these are the solution of question from textbook page 41. Question number 1. Find the first derivative for each of the following functions with respect to x. Okay, meaning that you have to find first derivative or you differentiate once. Okay, question number 1e. Okay, first derivative for 4 over 5 x to the power of 10. Okay, so you differentiate, you move in front, so we get here 10, 4 over 5 x to the power of 10 minus 1. Okay, so you simplify, you get 8x to the power of 9. Okay, question B. Differentiate negative 2x to the power of 4. Okay, so here you just move in front, so you get 4, negative 2x power of 4 minus 1. So the answer is negative 8x to the power of 3. Question 1c. Differentiate 3 over 4x to the power of 8. Okay, for this situation, you have to move up the variable, which is x. Okay, so this one still have this notation. Okay, so 3 over 4x to the power of negative 8. Okay, then you differentiate, we get negative 8, 3 over 4 x to the power of negative 8 minus 1. Okay, so this one we get negative 6x to the power of negative 9, or more proper, negative 6 over x power of 9. Question D. We have to find the first derivative of 6 over cube root x. Okay, first of all, you have to simplify this one, become d dx. Okay, cube root x actually x to the power of 1 over 3. Okay, so then you move up, so you get 6x to the power of negative 1 over 3. Then you differentiate. Okay, so become negative 1 over 3. 6x power of negative 1 over 3 minus 1. Okay, here we have negative 2 x to the power of negative 4 over 3. So this one negative 2 over x to the power of 4 over 3, or you can express like negative 2 over cube root x to the power of 4. Question E. Differentiate negative 12 cube root x squared. Okay, so this one become negative 12 x to the power of 2 over 3. Then you differentiate, we get 2 over 3 times negative 12 x to the power of 2 over 3 reduced by 1. So here we have negative 8 x to the power of negative 1 over 3. Or negative 8 over x power of 1 over 3, or negative 8 over cube root of x. Next, question number 2. Differentiate each of the following functions with respect to x. Okay, if you compare question 1 and question 2, the sentences are different. But actually, you have to do the same thing. You have to find the first derivative or differentiate once. Okay, now question A. Differentiate 4x squared plus 6x minus 1 with respect to x. Okay, so we get here 8x plus 6. Okay. Number 2b. Differentiate 4 over 5 square root x plus 2 over square root x. Okay, so this one become square root x is x to the power of half plus 2 over x to the power of half. Okay, this x you move up, so we get d dx 4 over 5x power of half plus 2x power of negative half. Okay, so then you differentiate, get 1 over 2, 4 over 5x to the power of 1 over 2 minus 1. Okay, plus negative 1 over 2 times 2x to the power of negative 1 over 2 minus 1. Okay, here we have 2 over 5 x to the power of negative half minus x to the power of negative 3 over 2. Okay, so then you simplify. Okay, we get 2 over 5x power of half minus 1 over x power of 3 over 2, or 2 over 5 square root x minus 1 over square root x power of 3. Question C, differentiate 9 minus 4x squared. Okay, for this question, actually we have two methods. Okay, either you use composite function or you expand, then you differentiate. Okay, for this question, I don't want to use composite function. Okay, I want to expand this function. Okay, so we have 9 minus 4x, 9 minus 4x. So this one become 81 minus 36x minus 36x plus 16x squared. So then I simplify, I get 81 minus 72x plus 16x squared. Okay, differentiate. Here I have negative 72 plus 32x. 2 minus 1 is 1. Okay, so this is the final answer. Then question number 3a. Okay, differentiate each of the following functions with respect to x. Okay, so we have y equals to 4x squared 5 minus square root x. Okay, first of all, you have to expand. Okay, we get 20x squared minus 4x squared square root x. Okay, these terms we can simplify. Okay, 4x squared square root x is x power of half. Okay, so here we have 20 x squared minus 4. Okay, this one we have learned in laws of indices. If we have same base, multiplication, the power will be, we can add the power. Okay, so x power of 2 plus 1 over 2. Okay, so 20 x squared minus 4x power of 5 over 2. Okay, so then this is your y. Differentiate, meaning that we have to find first derivative. Y in terms of x, you differentiate, we get dy dx. Okay, we have 40 x power of 2 minus 1 minus 5 over 2 for x power of 5 over 2 minus 1. Okay, here we have 40x minus 10x to the power of 3 over 2. Okay, so this one you can simplify, become 40x minus 10 x square root x power of 3. B, y equals to x squared plus 4 over x squared. Okay, first of all, you have to expand. So x squared plus 4 over x squared plus 4 over x. Actually, this one you can expand shortly. Okay, but now I'm going to show you one by one. Okay, so expand. Okay, here we have x4 plus x squared times 4 over x plus 4 over x times x squared plus 4 over x times 4 over x. Okay, so I have x power of 4 plus 4x plus 4x plus 16 over x squared. Okay, simplify. Y equals to x power of 4 plus 8x plus 16x to the power of negative 2. Okay, so then you differentiate, we get dy dx equals to 4x power of 4 minus 1 plus 8 plus negative 2, 16x to the power of negative 2 minus 1. Okay, so the final answer is 4x cubed plus 8 minus 32x power of negative 3. Or better, 4x cubed plus 8 minus 32 over x cubed. C. Y equals to 4x minus 1. 1 minus x over square root x. Okay, you simplify, you expand. Okay, we get 4x minus 4x squared minus 1 plus x. Okay, square root x is x to the power of 1 over 2. Okay, so then you simplify. 4x plus x is 5x minus 4x squared minus 1 over x power of half. So each terms we divide by x power of half. Here we have 5x over x power of half minus 4x squared over x power of half minus 1 over x power of half. Okay, so in laws of indices, if we have same base, divide, so you can minus the power. Okay, so become 5x to the power of 1 minus 1 over 2. Minus 4x to the power of 2 minus 1 over 2. Minus x to the power of negative 1 over 2. Okay, here I have 5x power of 1 over 2 minus 4x power of 3 over 2 minus x power of negative 1 over 2. Okay, this is y. Okay, so we need to differentiate this. Okay, this function become dy dx. Okay, so here dy dx equals to 1 over 2 5x 1 over 2 minus 1 minus 3 over 2 times 4 x power of 3 over 2 minus 1 minus negative 1 over 2 x to the power of negative 1 over 2 minus 1. Okay, here I have 5 over 2 x to the power of negative 1 over 2 minus 3 times 2, 6x to the power of 1 over 2 plus 1 over 2x to the power of negative 3 over 2. Okay, so we just simplify. Okay, so here we have 5 over 2x power of half minus 6x power of half plus 1 over 2x power of 3 over 2. Okay, so this one become 5 over 2 square root x minus 6 square root x plus 1 over 2 square root x to the power of 3. Question 4a. Find the value of dy dx. Okay, find the value, meaning that you have to differentiate and you substitute the given x. Okay, here given y equals to x squared minus 2x. Y in terms of x, you differentiate, we get dy dx become 2x minus 2. Okay, here given x equals to 1 over 2, so you just substitute x equals to 1 over 2 into the dy dx. So then we get negative 1. B. y equals to square root x times 2 minus x. Okay, find dy dx. First of all, you have to simplify first. We expand. Okay, we get 2 square root x minus x square root x. Okay, so 2x power of half minus x power x times x power of half. Okay, x meaning that x power of 1. So we simplify to x power of half minus x power of 1 plus 1 over 2. So 2x power of half minus x power of 3 over 2. So differentiate dy dx equals to 1 over 2 times 2x power of 1 over 2 minus 1 minus 3 over 2 x power of 3 over 2 minus 1. Okay, then here is x power of negative 1 over 2 minus 3 over 2 x power of 1 over 2. Okay, so we simplify 1 over x power of half minus 3 over x power of half. This one 1 over square root x minus 3 over 2 square root x. Okay, so from the question, given x equals to 9. Okay, so then you substitute x equals to 9 into the dy dx. Okay, so we get 1 over square root 9 minus 3 over square root 9. Okay, square root 9 is 3. Okay, so here we have 1 over 3 minus 3 over 2. 3 over 2 times 3. So the answer is negative 4 1 over 6. C. Y equals to x squared plus 4 over x squared. Okay, you simplify x squared over x squared plus 4 over x squared become 1 plus 4x power of negative 2. Okay, here is your y. Differentiate dy dx. Differentiate 1 is 0. So this one negative 2, 4x power of negative 2 minus 1. So negative 8x to power of negative 3. Okay, so negative 8 over x cubed. Okay, so x equals to 2 into dy dx. Negative 8 over 2 cubed is negative 1.